Welcome back. If you've been throwing away fruit peels after eating bananas, mangoes, oranges, or apples, you're actually throwing away some of the best food for your garden. Today, I want to show you two powerful and completely natural ways to turn your kitchen waste into organic fertilizer that will feed your plants, improve your soil, and help you grow more fruits, vegetables, and flowers, all without using any chemicals. And of course, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share if you find this helpful. Let's begin. The first method is a liquid fertilizer made by fermenting fruit peels. This one is often called liquid gold by gardeners because of how effective it is. Start by cutting all your fruit peels into small pieces. The smaller they are, the faster they break down. Now, take a large plastic bucket or container with a loose-fitting lid. Fill it halfway with the chopped peels. And then pour in clean, non-chlorinated water until the bucket is nearly full. If you only have tap water, let it sit out overnight so the chlorine can evaporate. The next important step is to add a few handfuls of plain garden soil into the bucket. This might sound strange, but it's actually very important because garden soil is full of natural microbes. These tiny organisms help break down the peels and start the fermentation process. Once your bucket is full of peels, water, and soil, stir it well and cover it lightly. Do not seal it tightly because this mixture needs to breathe. You can cover it with a cloth or something breathable so that air can enter, but insects stay out. Then, place the bucket in a warm, shaded spot and let it sit. Every few days, open the lid and stir it gently. You'll start to notice a fruity, slightly sour smell after a few days. That's completely normal. It means fermentation is happening. Let this mixture ferment for about 2 to 3 weeks. The longer you leave it, the stronger it gets, but don't leave it too long. After the fermentation is complete, strain the liquid using a cloth or fine mesh. Now this is very strong, so you must dilute it before using it on plants. Mix 1 cup of this liquid with 10 cups of clean water. That makes it safe for plant roots and gentle enough to use regularly. Use this diluted liquid to water the base of your plants or even spray it on their leaves. This fertilizer is full of potassium, phosphorus, calcium, magnesium, and other micronutrients that support plant health, flowering, fruiting, and root growth. If you have tomatoes, eggplants, peppers, or flowering plants, you'll notice a big improvement in their growth and productivity. You can use this once every 7 to 10 days. After straining, don't throw away the leftover fruit pieces. You can bury them in your garden soil, compost them, or use them as mulch around fruit trees. They'll keep breaking down slowly and continue feeding your soil. This method is not only useful, but also helps reduce waste in your kitchen. You're recycling what you would have thrown away and giving your garden something very powerful in return. Now let's talk about the second method, which is more of a solid fertilizer or soil amendment. This is especially good if you're preparing soil for planting or want to feed your plants slowly over time. For this method, you'll again need fruit peels, but you'll also need worm castings and fish meal powder. Worm castings are the black, crumbly compost made by earthworms. They're full of beneficial microbes and nutrients, and are one of the best things you can add to soil. Fish meal powder is made from ground-up fish and contains a lot of nitrogen, which helps in leafy growth and early development of plants. Start by chopping your fruit peels into small pieces, just like before. Then, in a large container or tub, add a handful of worm castings, followed by a handful of chopped peels. Sprinkle a small amount of fish meal powder on top. Keep layering like this: worm castings, fruit peels, fish meal, until you've used everything. Mix it all together thoroughly. This mix will start to heat up a little, especially if the weather is warm. That's a good sign that microbes are active and breaking things down. Let this mixture sit for about 3 to 5 days in a shaded area. Stir it once a day so that it gets air and doesn't develop any bad smells. You'll notice it smells earthy and sweet, not rotten, which is exactly what you want. After a few days, this mixture is ready to use. You can dig small holes around your plants and add a handful of this mixture into each hole. Then cover it with soil. Water gently. The nutrients will slowly release into the soil and feed your plants over time. Another great way to use it is during soil preparation. If you're planting new seedlings or vegetables, dig a shallow trench, fill it with this mix, then cover with soil and plant on top. Your plants will grow strong roots and get a steady supply of nutrients as they grow. This mix is especially good for heavy-feeding plants like tomatoes, pumpkins, melons, cabbage, and fruit trees. The combination of potassium from peels, nitrogen from fish meal, and microbial life from worm castings makes this a complete, balanced soil booster. The best part is that everything in this method is organic and natural. There are no synthetic chemicals, and everything comes from nature: kitchen waste, worms, and fish. You're not just feeding the plants, you're feeding the soil life that supports the whole garden. Healthier soil means healthier plants, and healthier plants mean more fruits, flowers, and vegetables for you. These two methods, one fermented liquid, one nutrient-rich compost mix can transform your garden. They use simple ingredients that would otherwise go into the trash, and the results are clear: stronger roots, greener leaves, more flowers, and better harvests. Plants fed with homemade organic fertilizers often resist pests better, grow faster, and produce more. You don't need to spend money on expensive products from the store. Just use what you already have at home. So next time you eat a banana, cut a mango, or peel an orange, don't throw away the scraps. Turn them into something powerful for your plants. Your garden will reward you with growth, beauty, and abundance. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out the other ones on the channel. I have many more ideas on how to make fertilizers, compost, and sprays using things from your kitchen and garden. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share with your friends who love gardening. Let's grow naturally together.